on a little secret. I had a feeling that you'd be here today. I guess I shouldn't say a feeling, and I didn't have it, no. A friend of yours had it. You look back, she points towards the stairs. My, oh my, what a pleasure to see you again. She's actually wearing shorts now. Who is it? Grace. Oh. Have you met my new partner, Grace? Come here, honey. And comes down the stairs. Gives her a little kiss on the mouth.
Wow! This is great news! My two favorite people together! Oh, when can I expect the wedding invitation? This is great. I love it. I love it.
You can see a dark red mask on the back of Grace's hip.
So she is a whisperer.
Alright. My, oh my, what a pleasure to see you again.
Grace, it's always so nice to see you. And I go in for like the cheek kisses.
She kisses you back.
Yes,
Good to see you. Yes, yes.
So much. Oh, God.
Both of you feel a hand on your shoulders.
I feel it now.
Yeah, let go of me. What? Get off.
It's fine. I understand. You want to take precautions. Thought you could come here and see Jira. I had a little bit of training the last couple of years. You see, wanted to be more prepared for any inevitability. And working on Jira's ship has been, what an enjoyment that has been. Mapping out the entire Void Sea. I've seen things.
I'm sure you've seen a lot of things, Grace.
Talked to a lot of people. So, let me ask you again. And let me act with these accents to switch are incredibly hard right now.
You're like, yeah.
This is fortuitous because we both have things that we want to talk to you about.
That's great news! Let me guess, you wish me to be the best man, no? It's a wedding, no? Yes?
Clear the room! And you watch as all the crew move the tables out of the center.
Just like the plan is good.
They were just kind of like hand on.
No, now they have like grabbed and picked you up.
My question is, are they picking us up because they're like, we're with her, or are they just clearing everyone out of the bar?
Picking you up, you're with her.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Like, what are you doing to me?
I'm one of the hive members.
Both of you are pushed to sort of like the front of the circle.
Oh, they're including us in this fight?
No. You're just watching.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Are you ready? Just like old times?
Well, it's been a minute, but yes, I'm always ready.
Swings and shoots you an uppercut.
Oh, great! Is that Grace or was that Jira?
Jira.
Oh, Jira! Your hands are getting soft!
Are you going to...
I'm gonna...
You're in fight mode.
Yeah, let's fight. Let's go.
I'm rolling dice.
Yeah, let's go.
You take 24 damage.
Damn.
I don't even have that many!
Dead. Dead. I'm fucking dead. So yeah, you are now fighting one-on-one with a tall, wild woman in the form of Jira.
Great. As we begin the fight, I remember that this was supposed to happen and that I'm supposed to say that I'm from a crew that's not my crew. Mm-hmm. And so I say, as a member of the Morning Glory, I challenge you to a fight.
You say after the fight has already started, and you see both of your friends like
Great. Okay. How does combat really work here?
So
do we take turns?
It's kind of Well, not.
Or is
really
it more like
turns.
narrative?
Yeah, narrative. Yeah. So you're both like pacing each other in the circle. Someone brings out a tribal drum.
Yeah. Cool. So I guess I take out my fine hand weapon.
Sure.
And I'm just gonna
Oh, a weapon, that's cute.
Oh, are we supposed to not? Are we supposed to not fight? She's just
mocking you.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Okay, so I'll do it.
I still want to use this.
Yeah. We can go hand to hand. It's just.
No, go ahead.
Is this okay?
Yeah.
Are we doing this sword?
I'm telling you, as Jeremy,
And
yes.
I'm asking.
Yes.
Jira.
Jira is just making fun of you. She doesn't care what you pull out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Come on, get her! And are they like holding on to me still?
Yeah.
Can I be like, try to just like,
Ooh.
can I try to sway them to be like, I just want to cheer, like this is all in good fun.
Desperate, limited effect, but sure.
Desperate.
Can I push myself for greater effect?
For standard effect, yeah.
Yeah. I only have one dice in sway, but I'm gonna try. 3.
You go to like brush them off, and 3 more like push you down to the ground, and 1 hits you in the face. You're gonna take a broken nose, level 1 harm.
Which will upgrade to level 2 harm.
That's correct. So now it's like unhinged jaw.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, cool. It looks like
Oh, you want to do a good job, alright? Oh.
Oh,
Alright.
sweet mother of Christ.
I'm going to go in for
What is your goal?
a blade attack.
Attack action.
I'm
Stats are
gonna.
here.
What is your goal? What is your intent? Do you want to just knock her out?
Oh yeah. I just want to prove that I'm better than her, so I'm gonna try to knock her out. I think would be
Okay.
appropriate here,
Sure.
or take her weapon.
She doesn't have one currently in her hands.
Nice. Take her hands. No.
Rip her hands off.
That was the sound of us pretending to rip our hands off our wrists.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for those who
Okay,
are
so
just
yeah.
listening.
Knock her out then.
You want to try and knock her out? Sure
Mhm.
thing.
Well. Okay.
And what are you using?
I'm not trying to knock her out. This is the first attack. I'm not trying to knock her out. The goal of the fight is to knock her out.
Sure.
But the movement that I'm doing is like a slice.
What is your goal with the slice? Do you want to injure her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop looking at me like
I just
you're
want to know what
crazy.
stat you're using because I want to know what you're rolling. I'm just
I'm
watching.
either gonna roll finesse or skirmish.
Okay.
I don't know which one would be more appropriate for a blade. Like I'm better finesse wise, but
Sure. If your goal is to injure, skirmish is probably going to be better between the two.
oh, that's a 2.
It was risky standard also because you're on equal footing currently. So you pull like a blade flourish, like oh, and you go for a lunge, and Jira kind of pats you out of the way and gives you an uppercut to the body, gives you a kidney shot. You're gonna take level 1 bruised rib.
I'll resist it. How do
Okay.
I do that?
You will roll prowess.
Oh, great. Okay.
You'll take 6 minus the stress. You'll take
So
you take
5
You take 1 stress.
for 1 stress. Okay.
Okay, you take 1 stress and you take no harm.
Okay.
So instead, as you tighten up your slick oily ass, you lift your shirt,
oily app. Yeah, hit me right here.
It slides.
slides up.
What the fuck?
Houdini, you're like, I got Leviathan blood.
It's grease. Get it off of me.
Slide.
So yeah, you're unharmed currently.
Okay. Other than my dislocated shoulder that I do have.
Yes.
That's old.
That's
Yeah,
an
that's
old
old
injury.
news.
Yeah.
I have a new unhinged jaw.
Okay, great. So then, fighting is so different in this game.
She is going to try and come swing around you and is going to try to choke you out.
Yeah, I'm gonna finesse out of that.
Sure. It's going to be risky standard still.
5.
Cool. So while she doesn't grab you, the way that you have to like swoop in and get from under, you've kind of lost your footing, and you fall to the floor a little bit. So now she's gonna try and get on top of you.
Okay. As she tries to get on top of me, I'm gonna try to like throw her to the side
Mm-hmm.
It's more like wrestling at this point. I'm going to try to like throw her to the side and
Okay.
get back up.
Okay.
Finesse.
You're on the ground, so it's going to be desperate because she has the advantage and
She has the high ground.
She has the high ground. Standard effect, you'll be able to like get her over.
Okay. Damn. Oh, 6. 6.
Damn.
And you get an XP because it was
And I got
desperate.
XP.
She lunges down at you, and you kind of meet hands and throw her to the side, and now you're like side to side against each other.
Where's her book?
It is still on the table.
Okay. We're side to side and we're both on the ground?
Yeah, that's correct.
I'm going to attempt to, I'm gonna like elbow her in the
Mhm.
gut
Mhm.
and then attempt to get up
Okay.
and run to the table and try to grab the book.
So your goal is to escape?
Yes.
Okay. Like escape from her.
Yeah, but I'm gonna elbow her to knock her out a little more and then...
It is important to note that you are surrounded by the crew right now.
Oh, so the crew is surrounding the table as well.
The table is in the circle. Like they're sitting on each side of the table, so you can reach the book if you want
I
to.
just want to grab the book. I don't even care about
Getting away.
getting away.
Okay. If your intent is to get away and grab the book, I will say. Well, it depends. What do you want to roll?
Finesse.
Okay. Everyone can see you, so it is going to be desperate, and it'll be potentially limited effect. You don't know if someone's going to cut you off or not.
I'll try it.
Okay.
Five.
So you smash her in the rib, and you kind of clamber and sprint back up. You reach over to the table, you grab the book. The book is in your hand, and you feel this. You feel all of your skin like kind of like bump up, and all your hair stands on end. And none of the crew grabs you, but this hand comes out of the table and grabs you, and is now holding you in place as you feel this stark like electricity and chill run through your arm. A ghost has you. I need you to make a resolve.
I have Spirit's Bane Charm.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So the ghost actually can't come anywhere near you, but you do feel a chill in the air, and you watch as two spirits instead come out and like swirl around you.
Jesus fucking Christ! What was my voice? Jesus Christ!
So while you're not
Lady Thorns, I mean.
while you're not grabbed, I still need you to make a resolve resistance roll or be traumatized out.
Immediately from seeing them.
From seeing, your only whispers are the ones who aren't traumatized out from seeing spirits.
So she'll get
You'll be
another
fine.
trauma, or she'll just trauma out for this mission.
She'll get another trauma and trauma out. What I'm saying is the resistance roll is going to negate the trauma regardless. What I'm saying is that you have to trade stress for not traumaing out. Yeah. That's what this is essentially
Gotcha.
saying.
Okay. 2.
So you take 4 stress.
How much stress do you have left?
But I also have to roll
Oh.
for this?
Yes, you also have to roll for this.
Cool. Resolve.
Yes, please.
Wouldn't all of her crew have to roll too?
They have seen the ghost before. You get the sense they're not surprised by this.
Okay, well I have that.
And the ghosts are of 2 old crew members.
Oh, that's sad.
I flip on my mask.
You tried it. You're being held by 3 people.
I can't
currently.
put my mask on? Okay,
You
never
can
mind.
certainly try.
Flashback. I
Hit me with it.
managed somehow in the short window of that conversation between them before everything went to shit.
Yeah.
Bumped into a tavern waitress, waiter, and managed to slip my vial of slumber essence into the tankards that she was delivering to the table.
That'll be 2 stress.
Okay.
But absolutely. So after probably about 10 minutes or so as this fight's gone on, you feel the grips around you start to loosen.
Mm-hmm.
And they hit like 3 of
Everyone
them.
in the room?
No, just the 3
Just
or
the
4 that
3
are
or
around
4,
him. Just
And I just go, right on time. Because we planned this!
We planned it.
That's what I love about this game.
Flashback.
Because we planned it.
Yeah.
And I slip my mask on.
Mhm.
And I immediately try to compel a ghost nearby to appear.
The only two are those two. So you have to try to wrestle control from the other whisper.
Cool. She doesn't have her mask on right now.
The mask just helps you see. It doesn't help you control a ghost.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
They're like glasses.
So can I attune? Would
It
make
would
sense.
be a tune, absolutely.
Because I'm trying to compel.
Yeah.
Are there any oil lamps around me?
Absolutely.
Any ones that I can reach in my circle? Or fireplace?
Probably on the.
I know I'm looking.
Probably at the same table that the book is on.
Actually, no. You just gave me a great idea. Okay.
So, what is the for this?
What do you
I am trying to get the one to turn on the other, and there's
Sure.
gonna be a ghost fight. I fucking want to happen. Where these two ghosts, boom,
Okay.
boom, into each other.
What action would you like to use?
I would like to attune to
That
compel
makes
it.
sense to me. Yes. It'll be risky standard because you're on even footing with the other whisper, so you're trying to wrestle control from her right now.
Cool. I'm going to spend 2 stress to get an additional die.
Okay.
Whew. So,
I'm pushing myself pretty far. Double 6s.
Heard
Nice.
that. You don't get one ghost. You get 2 ghosts.
Okay, they turn on her then, the whisperer, and they're trying to. Because if I get both of the ghosts,
Yeah.
and those are the only 2 in the room,
Yes.
they turn on what's her name,
Grace.
Mhm.
and they're just they're going after her now. They're just gonna
Alright.
like.
So you push your essence into the ghost field. You connect. You see this like quick crackle of energy between you and the ghost, and just this really quick exchange of energies. And you have your spirit mask on. You see like what almost feels like leashes in your hand, but formed by lightning bolts that you just kind of like wrestle, and you watch both of them turn over to Grace and swoop into her. Now she's no slouch at this, so immediately as that happens, she pulls out her own lightning hooks and starts to like wrestle with one of the ghosts, but it's hard to get both of them at the same time. So she is heavily occupied right now.
And I go, you have the book.
I
The
have
2
the
ghosts
book.
that were trying to stop you are gone.
who is holding me right now?
Just like 2 people right now, 2 like bigger crew
Would I be
members.
able to just turn towards one and whip out my palm pistol and shoot one in the abdomen?
You can certainly try.
Dude, we're gonna get okay.
You got the book. We're getting the fuck out of here. This is the
I need to
blast away out now.
I will. Yeah, I would like to do that.
Risky standard.
Okay.
Risky.
Be honest, not kind.
It's probably gonna be. Well, what's the action you're using?
I'm not really good at promise.
Would it because it's hidden? Are you trying to be
It's
stealthy
hidden.
about?
It's hidden.
Mhm.
It's concealed in my wrist. I was just gonna try to just casually turn, like, with my hand back.
So, what action would you like to use?
I mean,
It's better than nothing.
Finesse is also an
Finesse,
option.
I'm not good.
Skirmish might also be an option. Shoot might also be
Would
an option.
prowl be an option?
Shoot's not a thing in this one.
Oh, hunt is what I mean.
I'm gonna finesse.
Okay. Sure.
Narratively.
Okay.
It's desperate.
No. It can be risky standard.
Oh.
Yeah. If it was like skirmish or shoot,
Oh, okay.
that's when it was gonna be. Because you're making an actual like motion to be
Yeah.
aggressive.
Do you have any dots in
I don't have
it?
any dots in finesse.
Are you pushing yourself for a single die, or are you rolling 2 and taking the lower then?
Yeah, I'll roll 2, take lower.
Sure.
1.
Third one. You feel it flip into your hand, and a hand grabs around your wrist and grips very tightly, breaking your palm pistol's
Oh.
engage on it, so it slips out of your hand and clacks onto the floor. Nice try.
Worth a shot.
I grab the oil lantern on the table,
Sure.
and I have the book.
Yes.
And I open the oil lantern and I say, "Okay, Jera, this is enough playing games. This was fun, but now it is time for us to go. Unfortunately, it was so nice catching up, though."
Would you like to make some sort of roll? What is your intent?
My intent is to, like, I guess sway.
But what do you want to happen to Jira first?
I want her to let him go,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to be able to walk out of here with this book, otherwise I'm burning it.
So you want to...
I threaten. I'm like,
Yeah, you're like threatening her to back down, essentially.
Yeah.
Sure. What action would you like to use?
I'll try sway.
You'll try sway.
If that.
That would apply for sure. I will let you know that almost any action will be desperate because...
Can it be a group sway? As I also like take out my belt, like the robe off, and I'm like twirling that around like I'm about to start. Like
this is like her livelihood in this book. That's what I'm.
Well, the
I'm
reason it's
saying it'll
desperate
help
is because
us
it's
if
still
we're
all up here. So the only anything recent is probably going to matter most to her.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't know
It's
that.
it's still probable. No, I want you to know that. I want you to know that like it's probably a dagger isle. Like paper is flammable, takeable, but this only if you're dead, right? Like taking the mind only happens if you're dead or a whisper. So
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna try it.
yeah, absolutely. If you get a good roll, it's because there's recent markings in there that she hasn't attributed to memory yet, or maybe older ones that it's still like, oh, those are really good spots. Like,
Okay.
and what action are you using? Sway, you said? Sure.
4.
That's still a success. So you hold. You can see like a little bit of smoke come from the edge corner of the book,
Yeah.
and Jira's like starts to like get up and rise. Now listen.
Yeah.
This doesn't have to end in the way it has to.
Oh, Jira.
You know I don't need that book. You know that. This is a gamble for you. And she looks behind you. You can see that one of the ghosts have been wrestled like back into its spirit bottle, and now Grace is now fucking with the other one. So
okay. I am going to, so can you give me like
so player wise, she's buying time. That's what you're
Yeah.
so like everything's kind of paused, but she's she's buying time for Grace to finish what
was
she's
the
doing.
name you just said of the group? What did you say when you randomly said it?
It's the morning glory.
The morning glory, and I kind of put in like the most accent, like
Sure.
the morning glories are getting out of here, and I'm like twirling my finger around, and I'm like, and you won't be trifling with us. Rosebud, why don't we hit it?
Jesus Christ.
They know who you are.
But what are we hitting?
The exit. I'm just like, we're making a move for the door. That's
None of
me.
the crew has moved yet.
Yeah.
All right. And
Your
you're
circle's
still,
not
I'm
broken.
still being held.
whatever the side is by him, I am going to try and like yank the person's leg
Well, let
using
me.
my unusual weapon.
And what was it? Are you saying it's like a rope or something?
No, it's the sashes
Oh, yeah. 666.
because it's all about like the binding.
Right. So your intent is to free him from the clutches of someone
Yeah, I'm
else
trying to wrap it around the leg and yank.
by using some sort of
Finesse.
aggressive tactic.
Yes.
Okay, I just want that to be clear.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it is.
Finesse could certainly work
Because it's a fine movement.
I think that it'll be risky, and freeing him will be standard, but breaking the circle may not be a thing that happens as a result of that.
Gotcha.
Oh.
So Jira's like kind of like
I like her.
mid-center, kind of has like a hand up to the crew to wait, and she keeps, for Rosebud's perspective, she keeps like looking past Rosebud.
What is wrong? Is there someone behind me? Is it another one of your spirits?
Good, babe.
Nope.
So hard.
What? 3.
You go to let the sash rip, and it doesn't find purchase on a leg,
Haven't
and
been
you
trained.
yank it. You yank it back, and just as you do, it hasn't been an hour. The crew responds and like tackles you to the ground.
All right. Flashback.
Hit me with
We
it.
set up the fireworks
The firework
outside
bomb
of the.
that we,
Oh, that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah,
the
the
firework
fireworks that
bomb
were
that
underneath.
Nix and I set
You
up
and I had the same idea.
before we entered the tavern
Mhm.
is
Are they in the
about
tavern?
to
Are they?
detonate. No, it's in the alleyway.
I will say,
There
I did look this up, Liam. I love your idea. However, demolition tools does not include
Oh,
bombs.
Yeah, it does not.
the
Bombs are-
fireworks that Rosebud stored away are about to
Is
go
this
off
okay?
inside the tavern.
Inside the tavern?
I don't
on,
know. Where did you
On
want 'em?
Hive property? I was gonna say outside.
Is that big? Is that good enough? The fireworks, yeah, outside in the alleyway. The fireworks.
Okay.
No, do your thing. Do
We had
your
a
thing.
time. No, I was gonna do it on the alleyways. The fireworks that we set up with a timed fuse. Nix and I are about to.
Let me hit you with this real quick.
Yeah.
For that flashback to occur, I need something like 4 stress from you.
No, I'm gonna trauma out. I fully expected that this would happen.
So immediately in that
This-
moment, you're like,
It's not fainting necessarily.
Or maybe.
Okay. That's a one. That's a lot. 2, like, in all respect, the fireworks at most are probably like firecracker grade
Yeah,
and
no,
just
right,
make
never mind.
noises.
Never mind.
They're not going to be impactful.
how about this?
Mind.
Let me see.
Let me rewind. Let me flash back your
Let me
flashback.
flash back your flashback.
We went. Wait, that's a bad idea.
Could we have poured oil on the floor?
I don't think that would have been possible without someone going like, "Hey,
Right.
why are
Pouring
you doing
oil
oil
on
on
the
the floor?"
floor.
Yeah.
So what is the current stance of everything? Where are we? Where does everything
Tackle.
stand?
So you're
I'm
basically
restrained.
like center right of the room.
Mhm.
The bar and most of the tables are either behind the circle. So the center area is a big wide open space. You have Grace fucking around with one ghost for probably like another 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, I
And
have something.
You have
Something.
you have Rosebud standing north of the circle
Mhm.
towards the table. Jira is probably just like bottom center of that circle. And then you are, in my current imagination, you're like bottom left, and he's being held at the bar, probably like right or like top right. Does that make sense?
I
Yeah.
have an idea.
But the circle's probably no bigger than maybe 15 foot in diameter total.
Okay.
So that's why your staff is able to reach.
So she's looking at me. She's doing this.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
He's
you
excited.
do your thing.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
my thing is gonna do a lot.
All right.
Let's
I had
So it-
another thing that could possibly do it.
let's hear your idea first.
I'm going to. I was gonna say to her, Jared, this book does mean nothing to you. And I am going to. Here's my idea. Let me say it
Sure,
as possible.
Let's storyboard together.
I was gonna chuck it at her
Uh-huh.
and then run and like try to put a blade up to her neck.
Okay, I could see that. If your intent is to distract her to put her in a compromising decision
Yes,
or a
correct,
compromising position, sure. What is the action you would like to use?
Finesse.
Sure. I will call this risky. I will call it standard. Risky standard.
Okay, so I'll say, Jared, this book does mean nothing to you. You are the map. And
Just to be clear, that you are going to throw the book as a result of this. So if you have a negative consequence from that, she's going to have book in hand and probably like flip it over on Rosebud.
Okay,
Just so you know.
well, why don't I throw the lantern at her instead then?
Okay.
Wait, question. Do we all have to pick the same load for missions? Or do we...
No,
No.
you can have different loads, yeah.
6!
So you throw the lamp, and the oil kind of catches on her. Some of the crew like start to move in. You race towards her, and you flip around. You have blade to neck, and her corset is kind of in this blaze, and she's trying to like pat it out. Is distracted by the fire, the blade, the whole circumstance. You still have book in hand, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'll do that thing where you put it down your pants or
Tuck
something.
it. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I put my blade to her throat and I
Mhm.
say, "You are the map that we are looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Tell your crew to move out of the way." That's a command from your captain.
Woo!
5.
I mean, risky standard.
You gotta wait till he says what the position is.
So she is quiet and like it's still first put this out. It's still burning on her. Okay, you're not gonna put it out?
Okay.
It's
I mean,
fine.
what
You
is-
tell me. You tell me.
Like, I don't know how I have a book.
There's someone could grab water for you.
Okay, I say, "The captain is thirsty. Someone give her a drink."
Do they let me up to do it?
I guess. Yeah.
All right, I
I'm
walk up
insinuating to throw
and
water
That's
Pat-
what it's all
I pat
her down.
her down and see if she has anything else on her while I'm also putting out the fire. Can I study?
Sure.
Sorry, Frank.
It'll be
You're good. My idea was probably not gonna work.
control standard.
6.
You pat her over. You find that there are a couple of blades in her boots, and you find a like a small pistol in like a satchel behind her on like a strapped belt.
Cool. I undo the belt, take the blades out, and throw them to the floor.
Sure.
Fire's out.
My unhanded.
Fire is still going.
Oh, I thought I was patting it out.
It's an oil fire, dude.
Oh, shit.
That's why I said get her some water. Wait, you're supposed to put a rag over. How you doing?
Yeah, you can't put out an oil fire with water.
Listen. Then it ends up probably
You put an
I'll-
oil fire out with
Sand.
because now
with like
Do I
sand
take
or
burn?
flour.
I'll take burns if it takes.
You're supposed to cover an oil fire, right?
Yeah.
to snuff out the oxygen.
Yeah.
That probably makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's got to be a full smother. So if you
Yeah.
find like a blanket or something, I just
I just hug
Okay,
it out.
so the captain.
I
is
have
cold.
the sad. I don't know. I wrapped something.
Sure. Is there an item that you have?
Yeah, I use my.
Demolition tools.
Cover and screwdrivers.
Armor.
Yeah, I could use armor.
Also, don't forget that you guys have armor.
Yeah, I know. I was like, can I have not taken that level 1 harm and used 1 armor?
Too late.
Too late. That's okay. Can I use burglary gear because we always, you tie four blankets together to climb.
Yeah, sure.
All
You
right.
put the fire out.
I use
That's
the burglary
Fire.
gear. Okay.
Fire is put out. It was just a matter of the point of like me being concerned about the fire is her passing out from shock. Yeah.
This was okay.
Put it out.
Yeah.
Cool.
So put out.
So I said to her, "Tell your men to stand down. That is an order from your captain."
Open the doors. And they open the front doors. The circle kind of breaks.
Very good. Come with me. And we walk forward
Mhm.
out of the door.
Sure.
I pull out a pistol
Okay.
from my holster and I just cock it and I keep it.
It's important to note that it has 2 shots.
Sounds good. I have a pistol. And
These are to put the crew kind of like doesn't attack you, but presses,
Mm-hmm.
like follows you through towards the door.
Now, why don't you tell me where the sexy lady is, and we might be able to have a nicer conversation on my ship.
She looks around. It's in the southern portion of the night market.
Is she lying? Can I study her face, see if she's full bullshit?
She's lying.
She's fucking lying.
Yeah. If you want to resist the lie narratively, you can make a resistance roll.
Resist the lie?
Yeah.
Would I know she's lying?
You can probably tell her tells, but if you want to resist it, you can.
I cut her arm.
What I'm
Like,
saying
not
is,
cut her arm, like I...
what I'm saying is that your characters believe the lie.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
telling the
Oh.
players
That we
she's
can-
definitely lying.
Okay.
You're welcome to resist it if you want to.
I would like to resist. I don't think I can resist it.
You have 2 left.
Yeah. You'd have to roll a 6.
Oh, no. Oh, I thought... Okay. And I don't have anything here.
Yeah.
No.
No,
No, yeah, we're good.
That's
That's
good.
fine.
We're believing it.
Yeah, so she says it's south of the night market.
If you let us go.
Nope. Shush. We have the upper hand here. This is my water fight. Let's go see her.
Let's go.
But we should probably not walk like this. So I'm gonna do it.
I just want to run.
I'm just saying right now, you're in the middle of the street. There
Yeah.
are civilians that
Yes,
see
that's
you
what
right
I'm
now,
saying.
for sure.
Yeah, that's why. Can I do flashback when we walked outside that the knife went from her throat to like behind her back?
Sure,
you know, like
sure.
my hand is on her lower back, kind
Put
of
the
thing.
pistol
Yeah, that could be
away,
0.
Yeah.
But I'll have my hand inside of my coat.
Sure.
Yeah.
I have both my hand, like my jacket that has a hood. I have both my hands in my pockets, and I'm clutching the pistol and a second pistol.
also gonna say, I have a second pistol as well.
I have multiple pistols.
I have 2 pistols as well.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to yell into the bar.
Mm-hmm.
It's just her and us that came out the door so far, right?
Yes,
As
that's
we're
correct.
walking out.
There's some crew that's like spilling on the steps, but they're not following past the
Do
steps.
you want us?
As we were walking out, I say, Grace, how about another game of hide and seek?
You don't see Grace anywhere.
She's still fighting the ghost inside.
Well, no, I screamed it into the
Yeah,
bar.
that's fine.
Yeah, she's
You
not-
just don't visually see her from where you're at.
I've yeah, hide and seek. Hide and seek. Well, the idea I have is we're gonna take the captain, we're gonna tie her up, we're gonna hide her somewhere, and hopefully her crew has to go find her.
Do you know how many steps? Also, let's stop the. Oh, never mind.
So right now you're in the middle of the open street. There are people watching what's happening.
Sure,
Can I flashback?
we killed
So,
everyone.
No, flashback. So everyone remembers. Our only goal in this mission is to get that book and leave, right?
Yes.
Cool. That was my flashback.
Zero stress.
Thank you.
400
I
stress.
said put her back in the bar. We got what we came for.
We'll leave her here on the street.
Or leave her.
You'll show me the sexy lady. Let's go.
Cat.
Can I have the book?
Take what you need.
I take the book and I leave.
Okay.
I stay.
Let's go to where you say it is. I hope for your sake it's true.
The South Band.
Do you want me to do anything?
Just like whispers in your ear.
You want me to do
You can stay with me. I think it's nice to have a third wheel sometimes.
Ooh,
Alright. I'll
Thorny.
watch from a distance.
sure.
I'll trail behind them about 10.
Are you trying to go down some alleyways? Or are you trying to just follow the main street to the south?
We are just two friends enjoying a nice walk in the daylight.
Yes. Just two friends enjoying a walk to the southern harbor.
Okay.
Okay.
Why'd you say it like that?
Why'd you say it like you said it?
What do you mean?
You just have a weird accent.
I don't have a weird accent.
You
Yeah,
have a
Weird
weird
accent.
Yeah, I'm from the west of the
Yeah.
Desert Isles. You must be from the east.
Yeah, your dialect is weird. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard for me to understand you.
I remember when we used to do this together. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were good times. No?
Yes. Am I French now? Am I German? I don't know.
That
Island, baby! It's a little bit
Zaga
of
sing. It's
I'd
the
like
Zaga
to
Isles.
Study our surroundings to see if anyone is following us.
Sure. It'll be. Well, it depends. Where are you traveling through?
I'm
Say let's-
going to the southern
But are we
dock.
But how are you
I
going?
say we take
by,
back
like,
alleys.
back alley. It's night market's very like compact as far as buildings is concerned. It's very. I guess you haven't been to Pittsburgh. It's very downtown city like.
Okay.
If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. Okay, we can take back alleys.
Maybe a
it's
little
fine.
tighter. than
I
that.
am. Yeah, we can take back alleys. That's fine.
Okay, so you start to take back alleys. If you want to make, it'll be controlled, standard effect. 3 heard. You look around. You don't see any of the crew members tailing you currently. Some of the civilians are like kind of like poking their noses. You can see like what look like a couple of noble folk. There's like a beggar in like the alley that you didn't quite see. It's like hidden in some trash.
This Barker, official business. Mind your business.
This is business, mind your business.
You probably travel for maybe 100 miles.
And I would walk.
The southern harbor is pretty far as far as like walking is concerned. It probably is something like 40-ish miles away.
Should we take
It'll take, especially like a slow like hold a hostage pace, probably something like 2.5 hours to get there, maybe a little more. You probably traveled for 20 minutes at this point.
Has she said or done anything to make me believe that?
No.
I'm following behind. And at some point, I break off.
Okay.
And I leave.
Bitch.
Why am I always the last one?
Mission's complete. We're out. We don't know who this is.
We also don't know.
We don't want to make
where
anything
she's
worse.
taking you.
Dear, be honest with me. Do you even still have the sexy lady?
I do. I do still have the sexy lady. You know I miss you.
I miss you too. I knock her out.
Why don't you give that a try? What action would you like to use?
I don't know. I'm just gonna hold my dice down here.
What
and
would,
just
what
be
would make sense to
shaking.
use? Skirmish or finesse?
Probably skirmish would be better.
Skirmy dirty.
Yeah, so I'll do skirmish. So,
Sure.
and I just.
I just throw my dice on the floor.
Well, I imagine we're in. Oh, we go down one of the darker of the alleys that we're walking down, and I don't think I believe her that
Sure.
it's unlikely. I think.
You're in control. Effect will be standard.
6.
That was clutch.
You
miss
take the back
Best
of your
roller.
dagger and you bash
Yeah.
bash her against the back of the neck, and she slumps down.
Yeah, I set her up against the wall
Mm-hmm.
nicely.
Mm-hmm.
I look at her.
Mm-hmm.
I like give her a little kiss on the forehead. You was the best first mate I ever had. And I tie her up with some rope.
Mm-hmm.
And
Climbing gear.
I search her pockets for anything else she might have.
Couple loose coin.
I leave it to her. And actually, I give her a coin.
Sure. A loose coin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a lot of
No.
money. Like a whole coin's worth is what she's saying.
Oh, you.
I
wanna
give
like
her money.
Oh. Are you saying fictionally you want to give her money, or are you saying you actually want to drop like a coin's worth?
How much is a coin's worth here?
Like probably a satchel of money. like a good bag of money.
Well, she's knocked out. She probably someone else might take it. So I'll put.
I think it's a good idea. I think it's a great idea though.
Yeah.
It might get taken, but like put it somewhere on her person. I don't know.
Okay. If
Yeah.
that's what you want to do.
That's what I want to do.
Sure.
Yeah. I give her
Smooths
like,
everything up.
I give her like a satchel of money.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
And a little letter that says the morning glory.
And I
That's what
say
we do.
to her, I say, I hope you do not have a headache when you wake up. I'll see you around, Jira. Bye! And then I leave.
And you drop the accent that's been fake the entire time. She was never from the Daggerai.
I leave.
You walk probably 200 or so feet before you get to a junction of alleyway, and you see 3 crew members that corner you.
Again with the cornering. Boys, I get it.
You can see 4 more coming down, like the other ends of the lit portions of the alleyways.
I run. I don't know what.
There's nowhere to run. It was because of his. Oh, go ahead.
You didn't leave.
When
I'm still there.
broke off, I actually was just tracking, but staying. I climbed on one of the roofs.
Okay.
And I'm now, like, following from above.
Since you didn't see them, I'm gonna say make a fortune prowl roll to see if you escaped their gaze.
That's what I'm afraid of. I'm gonna push myself.
Wait,
actually.
you don't have enough stress. You're about to trauma out.
No,
If you.
She's got 2.
Oh, okay.
I got stuff. I can do it.
Can I flashback talking about while he's about to do that, in a similar style, securing the item.
Mm-hmm.
Since I broke off right away immediately
Mhm.
as soon as we got out of there, took it to one of our secure drop locations or like a place to store it. Put that there, and that was what I did. And
Okay.
now like I'm also like back on the prowl.
Same thing if you want to make a prowl roll to break their line of sight.
4.
Hearn.
3. And I pushed myself for that too.
This rolling is horrible.
Yeah, I told you she rolls well. We do not.
You go to break off.
Can I like not find them again or?
Yes, you can find them again, and you've been followed.
Oh.
So now you're dealing with 2 crew members.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I go to break.
You get to the building that you were going to go on top of, and as you start to climb the stairs, you hear footsteps behind you. So you've been followed, but you're not jumped. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you've been jumped.
They know where I am.
You've been jumped.
Yeah.
You're being followed, and you're aware that you're being followed.
Cool. Sounds good.
So
Sorry.
you're. I'm gonna say that you are within like the closest proximity. Like if you looked out a window, you could probably see Rosebud.
Okay, I'm going. Oh, so I would like to try to get a better vantage point, I guess.
You're definitely above them. You're like on the
Yeah.
2nd or 3rd story of like a 5-story building.
Buddies, your captain is fine. She is very sleepy, so I would go check on her. Bye.
You turn around, you can't.
I would.
Must we always play these games?
You could try to resist.
No, I can't.
You could try.
But is this what? People following me, or
Like being cornered. You could resist fictionally being cornered.
what happens if I trauma out, but I cannot actually leave immediately?
So if you resisted this, instead of being jumped by all these people, you trauma out, you'd be removed. We'll say that you had like left a different way than they predicted.
When you say resist, you do resist. You're
Yeah.
already just deciding how much trauma it is.
Yeah. How much stress it is.
It
Yeah.
would- I want to be cool and I want to like do flips over them and run up the alley.
Well, here's what might happen.
You can certainly try.
Do you want to do that?
Do you want to resist being cornered first off?
No, I don't.
Okay.
In that case, from my
You have a
position-
total of about 8 crew members surrounding you.
From my
I'm taking
position.
care of more men.
What's
in
the
one
range on
night.
the blunderbuss?
Probably like 100 feet or something like that.
All right, so if I were to take out the blunderbuss,
Sure.
I had,
Yes. I like see the scene in the movie. It's like in no perspective could you have seen this thing, and then continuity breaks. Where the fuck did he get it?
It's in my pocket.
Yeah.
I would like to fire at the 4 heading down. Wait, so there's 3 heading down, 1 for converging on another side.
It's roughly like a mix of 2 to 1 to 3, like blocking all of Rosebud's exits, and there's only 1 coming up the stairs after you, and there are 2 that are around you.
Before that person's on top of me, I would like to fire the blunderbuss at one of the alleyways, preferably with like 1 crew member coming down it, just to not even to really hit them, but just to disorient them so she can run. She can run by.
Absolutely. So you're doing what's called a setup.
I'm setting up.
Yeah, you're setting up, and you're going to get a better position on whatever you want to do next in that situation.
Yeah. I'm setting up. Cool. What do I roll?
Which means whatever consequences come from them can be lessened.
I'm going to roll prowl, because that's all I got.
You're going to try to prowl to shoot?
Prowl shoot. Get into a good position to shoot.
I say you're already in a good position to shoot them. You don't necessarily... It's about hitting. Or I guess if you want to distract...
Does they just get an extra dice then? Because I've already set up, or do I have to roll?
No, you still have to roll for the setup. I'm just saying, I don't know if prowl is going to be... If you prowl, it's going to be... Yeah, to set up like a diversion or something like that.
Yeah.
I could go with finesse. I'll say that you probably won't hit anything, but you'll certainly distract.
Not though.
Sure.
Yeah. So just...
Yeah, it'll be controlled. It'll be standard effect, and then you'll get your heightened position.
It's desperate, so I have disadvantage. Well, I have disadvantage.
He said control.
Yeah, control.
So then I still roll disadvantage.
Yeah, the position determines how much something else can affect you.
You have 1 in finesse, right?
No, I don't.
Oh, no.
1.
Alright. You go to
shoot me.
You do shoot. And it goes very like veered off, and you see like maybe 1 or 2 guys like look up,
and
but not everyone.
That's fine. As soon as those 2 guys turn away, I punch them in the face. Like they like look away.
Pause. Whatever. My phone's going off.
Rolling.
Rolling. I'm terrified. This is.
I want them to see your
This
motions.
is what our first mission felt like. The last time I ever played this.
Yeah.
I like this one.
It's all going south.
It's okay though.
I have so many injuries already, and so close to trauma.
And we're back.
Everybody.
So I'm sorry. As soon as first your consequence. You now have the guy right on top of you. He like heard the shot and like sprinted up the stairs. So now he is on top of you with blade and pistol in hand.
My 2 pistols whip them out.
You
So
see the
they
2
look away.
Yeah, two people.
When they look away, and then they look back, I'm right in front of them and punch them in the face.
Okay. So you want
skirmish?
Okay, you want to skirmish with them?
Yeah.
Absolutely. It was going to be desperate, so now it'll be risky. The effect will be... Well, I guess what's the intent? Is the intent just to hurt these 2 dudes, or...
I'm gonna try to knock them out.
You just want to knock them out?
Maybe not with 1 punch, but...
I mean,
yes.
it's a combination of flurry of blows.
Yeah.
It's a skirmish.
Exactly.
So risky, standard effect. If you succeed, you can knock 2 of the 8 people out.
Like
book it.
6.
So yeah, you rush up and you smack both of them in the face. You hear like someone's jaw crack. You see another person's nose break.
Oh no, that's like.
And both.
And then I run. Because I'm not cornered anymore, right?
That would be a new action. So if your intent is to escape, you now have 6 people. So you've lessened the amount of people around you. I would still call this desperate because it's 6 to 1. Well, it depends. What action do you want to use?
Finesse?
Sure.
Would that work?
Try and be slippery.
Yeah,
Oily motherfucker.
well, what I imagine is like, it's like 1, 2, but like these 4
Yeah.
intersection, and then I took 2 of them out, and so now there's an escape route.
Sure.
Dun 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 dun.
6.
Dun.
So you start to mark desperate if you didn't already mark.
Oh, that was
yeah.
Desperate for the finesse.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you get one section of alleyway. You have to go probably not the way you came.
Yes.
So you knock those 2 dudes out. The other 3 sections start to like clamber on top of you, and you're in a full sprint. You like kind of avoid a couple of grabs. You kick a dude off, and you're like as fast as you can. Oh, this is now a chase.
And then I'm gonna yell behind me, "You boys still have to get your land legs!"
And then as you're running, 2 of them stop because you have to run back towards Jira, and 2 of them stop and like tend to Jira. So now there's only 4 chasing you. All right, you have 2 people on top of you.
I am.
They have blades drawn in this like. One of them has a blade and a pistol, and the other has like a chain and a blade on them.
All right, I am with my mask on already because I was sneaking around. Hands up, pistols are in my pockets. Hands up, and I am trying to attune and like I'm like feeling the tingling of the electricity in the arm still, like how that burn hurts, and I'm focusing, and I'm gonna try to compel and just hope that I'm able to attune and pull a ghost into force a nearby ghost to appear and obey a command.
Okay.
Trying to attune.
Yeah, it'll be possible. It'll be risky. It'll be standard.
Okay. Yeah. 6.
Oh yeah. So you feel a ghostly presence kick into the space. You can see this what looks like a butcher, like this bloody, like very thin, lanky man with like sunken eyes and like a crew cut style shaving, and carrying like this big butcher's knife. And the 2 crew members just.
And I just say, enjoy. Like, chop them up. Like, they are your carving knife. Like, go for it.
And you watch as the 2 start running away from you. So you're currently fine.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck out of there now. I'm like,
what does the person who I'm facing like? What do they look like?
Just like a kind of stout, plump man. Has like a bunch of tattoos down one arm of like sea serpents and eels. Yeah, very Dagger Isles.
Okay, I go
very pirate-like.
With my guns
missing an eye.
Pointing at him, I go, "You're a man who likes money, I'm imagining. I'm assuming this can be worthwhile. You do not have to hurt me."
I like it. No, I love
it. You do not have to hurt me. Stand down.
What is your intent?
I would like to sway him to accept the offer of money that I'm offering him, because I have money on me.
It'll be. It's gonna be desperate.
Yeah.
Check.
Limited because he feels like he has the upper hand, and it's kind of like this could have been different if you didn't like kidnap the captain, right?
Cool.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
3.
You have both guns up.
Yeah.
You try to persuade him, and he lashes a chain, and you misfire in response. You have ammo wasted in one of the bullets.
Yep.
And you're gonna take a level 1 harm.
I have armor.
Nice, Liam.
I'm not.
Good
because
job.
you took the normal load and they get +2.
Yeah.
So you have 7 total to spend.
Yeah. Okay, so he went to wrap around your arm and yank, and was gonna dislocate something, and actually underneath you have like this long. I was gonna say chainmail. You have like this leather padding that's on there, so you kind of like tug and slip from under the chain.
Cool.
Yeah.
My gun is. Oh, so I wasted. I still have
You wasted a
3
shot.
shots.
Yes, yeah.
So,
You
okay.
wasted a shot.
I then just go. You had your chance.
First blood.
Yeah.
Did you try to kill him?
I'm freaking out. Yeah, I've never been in a situation like this. I'm just shooting at him blindly.
He was dressed the part of the heavy.
Yeah.
He is not the heavy.
Help.
This was all a facade.
So this is
So what is your intent?
To harm him. I'm intending to shoot him in like the abdomen, the leg, or like the
Just to
shoulder.
maim,
Just to
not to
maim.
kill.
Not
Sure.
to kill, though I'm not. I don't know. Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna roll finesse. Or
Shoot?
skirmish. This is
Yeah, close quarters shooting could be a skirmish.
It doesn't matter to him. I'm looking at his stats. It doesn't.
Yeah.
To have a controlled shot
Oh my god.
with not a lot of
Welcome to your fighting
face
session.
right now.
Your fighting mission.
This was the rosebud.
Yeah.
Oh god.
We're not.
The nervous
going
hat.
to be desperate.
Yeah. Cool.
Effect will be limited because you're looking to maim, right? So it's not like
Yeah.
you don't know how much it's gonna slow him down.
Here we go.
It's a hard roll here.
Here we go. 4.
Yeah!
5! You got 5!
But he has to take the lower.
Oh.
Either
That's why
way,
I'm
it's the
nervous.
same result.
Yeah.
You fire
That was
off. You fire off 2 shots,
Yes.
so you only have 1 bullet left.
Cool.
Um, you maim him in the arm, and he drops the chain, and it goes clattering down the stairs. But he's still like
So
in
coming at
full
me?
vitality. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Shit. I throw the gun that's empty, and I pull out the sword.
I love how you say the sword that I have. Let me mark that real quick. Right there.
And I shing the
How many
sword.
items do you have pulled?
5, and I can have 2 more.
Heard. Didn't you pull out both pistols?
Yeah, so 1 pistol, 2 pistol, large weapon, armor.
I'm just making sure. Blade or 2 throwing it. Oh, a second pistol. I was looking at the wrong space.
Double check your work.
A large weapon is you have to tick
Oh,
both.
it's 2.
Yeah.
So I only have 1.
Yeah, you have to
thing
tick
left.
both those boxes. That's what I was like. I was trying to look at that
Oh,
connected
that-
one. I was like,
Got it. Does
Yeah.
armor count as 2 then as well?
yes.
Oh, so that I'm done. That's
Yeah.
the last thing I can.
Yep.
No, wait. I couldn't pull out a blade then. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. No, I can pull out a blade.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Shing.
Play it out. I fucking got it.
Yeah. Cool. It's a good thing. It's like a skinny.
Sure. I'm
rapier.
trying. Yeah, like a
It's
stiletto
not-
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, like it's not meant for hacking. I'm gonna shoot at him for my final shot.
Okay. So skirmish. Position is now risky instead of desperate.
Cool.
Is this to maim still?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be limited again.
1.
Oh, I was like, I saw the 6. I was like,
I just
One.
managed.
it misfires. It clicks, and you feel the bullet get caught in the barrel.
God damn.
And he's gonna stab you. You're gonna take level 1 harm.
You have 2
Knife
armor?
wound.
Well, like armor is
1
1.
armor costs 2. Heavy armor costs 3 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is it? Knife wound?
Yeah, knife wound. You're bleeding in your abdomen.
Okay.
Wound.
This is serious.
You're being chased down the alleyway.
I'm going to duck into a corner.
Mm-hmm.
Try to hide.
Okay. What action would you like to use for that? Is it your newly trained prowl?
It is going to be my newly trained prowl.
Sure.
Yeah.
Risky. Standard. You'll be able to get away.
Well, I'm not trying to get away.
Oh, wait, what?
I'm going to hide in the corner so when they walk by, I'm going to sneak out and punch them.
One man wrecking crew.
Ambush the ambushers.
You thought you were being surprised.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Either way, it's still to get out of sight, so. Risky standard.
4.
4. You dip into the alleyway. They don't see you. But the beggar you step on does. And grabs your leg. And now you have like this weight on you.
What are you doing?
You can hear them coming down the alleyway.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm going to try to shake him off
Okay.
my foot, please.
Okay. What would you...
Finesse.
So you want to... Okay, sure. That's going to be... I would say...
Actually, no, I'm going to try sway.
Wait, what? Okay. What?
Can you please get off of me?
In exchange for what?
Okay, flip him a coin, please. I flip a coin
Oh,
down
okay,
the
okay,
alley.
okay.
Please get
Yeah,
off
yeah,
of
yeah,
me.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah.
You didn't say it.
Controlled was the position you're in because it's not a terribly strong beggar. Effect would have been standard to get free. So you flick a coin. What'd you roll? A 4. You flick the coin.
And they go after it too.
Into the alleyway, and he sees where you grabbed it, and like while he runs for that coin, he rips your coin purse out, and you're gonna lose another coin.
I'm gonna follow him.
Well, your coin is spilling all over the ground. He's ripped it open.
Oh, I thought he didn't just grab the purse.
No, he like tried to grab the purse and ripped it open.
I can pick it up. Try to pick up my coin.
Now,
You're a
I
hot
want
mess.
to remind you before you attempt to do that there are 4 guys, not but like 2 seconds from coming around this corner.
Oh, I can knock him out and then grab my coin.
Oh my god.
So for now, erase your coin, unless you want to resist it.
No, I don't have.
Maybe earlier when we would have thought of things like that, but now we'll be aware in the future.
I did resist. That's how I have so much
Oh,
trauma.
God,
yeah.
Okay.
This is
So,
why shadows don't do.
So I'm gonna, as they come by me,
Mm-hmm.
It started off as a social.
I told you. This is what I said when I rolled. I'm like, social? Like, yeah. Okay, so they're gonna come by me,
Mhm.
and as I'm gonna stick my foot out and trip one of them.
This is a cartoon.
Rosebud, the world is his cartoon.
I'm just pulling weapons out of I don't know where.
Okay.
What action would you like to use for this?
Finesse.
Sure.
Triple
Controlled, you're
with
hidden.
finesse.
Ripping?
I'm gonna call this standard because if they're in a mad sprint, you could catch like 2 or 3 of them.
I like this.
I like
Makes
it.
sense.
It makes sense to me.
Oh, 3. That means you get 3 men, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
on, guys.
Believe it.
They're just gone home.
You stick your leg out, and it just
I escaped mine, so I'm just waiting for you guys to survive.
you stick it out too early, and like there he is.
I roll with it.
Oh, they're
I
coming
stick it out and I go, hello.
Oh, so it wasn't you sticking your leg out, it was you going,
Well, hello there.
Oh
it
god.
was the first step in a long journey.
Beggar is now like picking up your coins. They are now heading towards you.
I'm going to take my sword out. I'm going to skirmish with them.
Sure
I'm
thing.
not trying to kill. I'm trying to knock out.
Is going to be desperate because there are 4 of them.
That's it.
And then, what is your intent? Are you looking to kill one of them?
No, I'm just trying to knock them out.
Knock out one of them. Okay. Probably standard effect. Yeah. Yeah, you
Desperate.
could probably get one of them. Yeah, desperate standard. Yeah.
6.
So
Yes.
you catch one of them. You catch the first one that charges you. You pull them in. You stab them right in like their shoulder, and kind of like feel your blade hit bone, and it like dislocates something, and he falls to the ground. 3 more coming at you. They're now weapons drawn. One comes to stab at you.
I dodge. I don't know. How do I?
You could use finesse,
Yep.
prowl.
I'll finesse out of that.
Sure.
That's a 6.
Sure thing.
Just like that. Nothing.
You move out of the way. One of them falls over. You're now in a sort of control of the fight, kind of, sort of.
Great. I'm gonna. You said one of them fell over.
It's like stumbled past you, not like fell over and hit the ground.
The one that isn't fell over. Can I grab by the back of the head and slam against the wall?
You can certainly try. I think it'll be risky. Yeah, risky because there are only 3 of them now. Yeah, risky.
Okay.
And standard, you'll knock them out. Yeah.
Great.
It's like centrifugal force. 5.
5.
So you swivel around, you go and you smash his head against the brick and falls over, and you feel a knife enter the back of you. You're gonna take a level 1
Stab wound.
stab wound.
Do you have any armor?
No. I get hurt easily, but I heal fast.
Oh, have you used all your items yet?
Oh.
That's
I
what I'm
packed
saying.
light though.
Yeah,
You have 5 though. You have 5 total.
1, 2. I only use 2 items, I guess then.
And you have 5 accessible to you. I'm just saying, since you don't have any
You have
stress to use,
3 excessive.
you can use items.
Okay, so 3, 4. Okay, so I'll use an armor.
Okay,
Where do I
so-
mark that?
You mark it there.
Okay.
And then you'll take away that stab wound.
Okay.
Stabby wound.
Okay, I use my armor.
So as he goes to pierce, and you feel the point hit the not Kevlar. I'll say
Leather.
leather again. Yeah, like a hardened leather. And it doesn't find purchase into you. And then you swivel around.
Great, I swivel around and I'm going to go. And then I'm gonna try to knock him out as well.
Okay.
I love this mix of like delicate and then boom.
Yeah, that's
That's the
is that
cutter way.
not my
It's beautiful.
description?
Yeah.
Every rose.
Has its thorns.
thorns.
Yeah.
And by thorn, I mean bricks.
What you're gonna knock a guy out with what action?
Skirmish.
Sure.
Sure.
I
Can I use? I just keep saying finesse because I have the most dice in there.
Sure,
But
sure.
it makes more sense narratively to do skirmish.
Correct. I agree.
Yeah, so I'll do skirmish.
So risky, it'll be standard. Yeah, risky standard.
6.
Oh my god.
What a
I'm so
god.
happy. I am so happy right now.
Another one like goes to come down with a
Kick
chain
him in
like
the
wrapped
balls.
around it. Ping! Oh!
Kick him in the balls and knock him out
Yeah,
too.
sure,
Skirmish.
One more. Oh, the second
Oh,
one.
that was.
That was the one. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Great.
One more.
Boo. I want to scare him away.
What action would you like to use?
I don't know what would be
You could potentially use command.
command. Yeah, I'm gonna use command.
Sure.
But my presence is commanding.
Sure.
I'm
Sure.
just gonna turn to him. I'm gonna say,
Boo. He just watched you take down
6.
three.
Oh my god! You are a golden god!
Jesus Christ. This
So
is
you-
your, this is
so
your
let me-
night.
This
Let
is your game. This episode's called Rosebud. Fucking Lady of the Thorn.
Morning glory!
So what this guy sees is you grab the first guy, chuck him in the stomach, and throw him to the side. Another one comes, stumbles, you dodge, and smack him against the brick. This one comes down, you kick up into the balls, and you like, boo,
Darling.
and runs back.
And then I point my sword at the beggar and I say, "You can have some, but leave some for me, please."
If you take some, you're still gonna lose a coin.
Oh, well, can't I give him like 10?
Yeah. Okay.
Gold.
Yeah.
Okay,
So just books it.
great.
Hand your coin back. So you have taken a stab wound to the gut.
Yeah. I was gonna say I killed him. So I go stab him. Here we go. I will then go if you're gonna kill me. Please don't touch my face. And then I will just swipe
Okay.
at his chest
To do what?
to kill him.
What action would you like to use?
Skirmish.
Risky standard.
4.
4.
Oh,
So you kind of like cut across like the clavicle and hit some of the neck.
Yeah.
But he gives you like a second shank. You're gonna take an additional. You feel like a laceration. Hurts. Level 2 harm, laceration.
Then
And he falls.
Is that him falling?
Yeah, down the stairs.
I try to like grab the blood's coming, and I like start shambling
Mhm.
off, trying to find my apartment so I can patch myself up.
Sure thing.
Just at least.
I mean, you come down the stairs, you can
Yeah.
see one guy like booking it down the street. Where are you going?
I'm going back to the Dandelion.
Sure,
As
sure.
far as I know, they've already left
I'm
me.
in the night. I'm heading to where I live.
Okay,
And yeah, and I just go to make sure that it's secure.
and it is. It's
Yeah.
still on your person, so
Yeah.
Actually, first I try to like stop the bleeding somewhere in an alley,
Sure.
and then I make my way home, taking the long way
Sure.
to make sure that I'm not followed.
I actually
And
don't go to the dandelion. I go to the Lady of Thorns temple.
Okay.
I need a drink and a fuck.
No, I just
yeah.
need to.
So then, other than that, if you deliver the book, your score is complete.
Oh, well, yeah.
Let's deliver the book. I would love to see Loop again.
Oh.
But is she going? Are they gonna find us?
You just hand it off to one of the cronies. Whoever the contact is that you
Okay.
used to get a hold of the
Gotcha.
rights, yeah.
And tell Loop we went through a lot to get that.
It was a fantastic mission. Send more of those our way.
And I have my just
Oh, yeah.
it's like tied, just like holding it here.
Are you two alright? You know, I know a very good physicker. Maybe you can pay them a visit.
Yeah, that sounds real nice.
Alright. The Op team strikes again. Look out for the owl in the night.
Next time, let's try to be more discreet.
This was amazing, and then fade off.
Yeah,
That's
mission
it.
score!
Yeah.
Damn.
Victory!
Oh,
That was
fuck.
funny. It's always
Downtime!
good seeing,
And
reconnecting
we don't
with.
get any coin
That's
for this
right.
because it wasn't a score, right?
Huh?
Do we get any coin for this? Because
Yeah.
it's, or do we just get what they? the
You
deal?
still get rewards.
Alright,
Okay.
let's see how we did.
I'm gonna say.
Oh, that's right. No, you'll get coinage. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say as the bit. I'm gonna say, it's so good reconnecting with old friends.
Help me.
Are we gonna be like her friends one day? Cause his friends one day? Cause I could beef up.
Hey, Rosebud beat
Ass.
beat wholesale ass.
Is what I'm good at.
How'd that feel? How'd that feel?
Powerful.
No, what was powerful was 4 6s in a row.
It's true.
And it went from a 3 to a 2 to a 2 to a 1. And you rolled it on the 1, and I was like, damn.
It was worth. Okay, so first let's do the experience things for the character sheets.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I need a pencil.
I gave you.
Did I eat it?
Maybe.
Yeah, there's
No.
3.
Cool.
So review your character sheets.
Did I address a challenge with knowledge or arcane power? I turned that ghost
Absolutely.
on her,
Absolutely.
and then I escaped by making a ghost appear.
Sure.
Did I address a challenge with violence or coercion?
Yes.
Twice.
Yes, you
The
bet
whole
I
Several
did.
times.
You get
Literally
2
the whole
XP
score.
for
Do
it.
I get 2 or
You can get up to 2.
Yeah, you
Up
can
to
get
2?
Yeah.
Address the challenge with calculation or conspiracy.
The flashbacks, dude.
Yeah, you were
Yeah,
all
absolutely.
You're the flashback
Yeah.
man. and you
Flashback
had 2 of them, so
master.
you can mark 2 of those.
You're like, what's the
2.
perfect plan here?
Alright.
Did I
You-
express my beliefs, drives, heritage, or background in any way?
I don't
Not
think
so.
necessarily, no.
I think I did.
Oh, yeah.
Can I
absolutely.
do I get 2? Which ones do I get 2 for? And which one do I get
Any of
1
them if
for?
they happen multiple times.
So I'm gonna give myself 2 for
Sure.
that one.
You got a lot of experience.
Express my beliefs, drive heritage, or background? No.
And
Struggle with issues from no.
I didn't struggle with my vice or trauma.
No.
I mean, no,
What is
no
a
one.
trauma? Wait, who? Someone has a trauma.
I have a trauma.
Yours is
What
children.
was
I'm
yours?
paranoid when it comes to
Oh
children.
my god.
Specifically children.
God,
Got
I
it.
love fuck something.
I'll throw more daycares at you.
So I got-
Yeah, no babies
I
were
get
around.
another-
Sorry.
No babies were
Finesse
harmed to
or
make
prowl?
this.
Should I do finesse or prowl? Just leveled up in prowl.
I'm gonna
Do you want to be
definitely
sneakier? I want to be sneakier. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
working on,
Prowl.
but I'm trying to do both of them because I want to.
no,
get
me
better
too.
at fighting.
But I'm doing prowl.
I'm actually.
Prowl's also used for like physical feat things like climbing a building.
Cool.
Oh, it
sprinting,
is.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. That's
Prowl
what I
is?
think about.
Yeah, prowl is. Prowl's your maneuver in this one.
Sweet.
I'm almost leveled up with resolve.
I'm gonna put it in playbook. No.
Okay.
Put
Do
the
we
2
get
XP in
any?
playbook.
Do we get any extra XP other than just the questions down here?
No,
No.
the
There's-
ones that we got during the session.
There and then where there's no other like you defeated an enemy greater
Not
than.
this one.
Okay.
That fighting a crew of a higher tier is for your crew thing.
Oh.
So now reference your crew experience.
There we go.
Let's look it up. What's the first thing?
Execute a successful espionage, sabotage, or theft operation.
Theft. We
Theft.
stole that book.
Sure thing.
Contend with challenges above your current station.
Yes.
Definitely. It was a 3 on 12.
Not only that, but the tiers were higher.
Yeah.
Bolster your crew's reputation. We develop a new one.
Yes.
We developed a new one as the Morning Glories. So I'd say, yeah.
Express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew.
Wild card.
Yeah.
We have level up in crew.
Level up crew!
Ooh,
Yeah,
what does
new
that mean?
special ability.
I say we
You
get
get a new
vaults.
special ability, or do we get
New
a
special ability.
Special ability?
Oh, then how do we get
How do
these
we get
things?
these?
Wait. I wish
Because I'll
there
take
was-
both.
Yeah.
I think it's either a special ability or 2 crew upgrades.
Oh.
We're looking at the rules. This is when we look at the rules.
Alright, just keep in mind that you leveled up. Let's
We can
keep
look
going.
at it afterward. Boop, boop, boop,
Plus
boop, boop.
1.
B2.
There.
Cool.
Just to have it marked right now.
Do we get... Oh, we don't know yet.
Yeah, that's
So all the XP things are good and golden? Cool.
So,
it. XP
alright.
triggered.
First, payoff. You get 8 coin. Woo! 8.
we need to split that.
So that's 3. 1, 2, 3. At least
There's
5
5.
left over.
Well, 4 left over because you have to pay 1, 2.
Yeah,
4 left over.
4 left over. So, if we get a vault, we can put it all in the vault.
We'll find out if we get a
We'll find out if
or
we
not.
get a crew.
We'll put somewhere like 4 coin or something like
Yeah,
that.
we
It
have
should
4
be.
coin.
Your heat is going to be 4 plus. You will add 1 for a high profile target, which Jira is kind of a celebrity, so that's another 1.
Yeah, but so am I.
Add plus 1 heat if the situation happened on hostile turf. Absolutely. Add plus
We
1.
are- Continue.
Add plus 1 heat if you're at war with another faction, which you're not, but you're about to be. And add plus 2 heat if killing was involved, which you did.
Plus 2.
So that erases. You'll put plus 2 more heat on, and you'll add 1 wanted level.
Can we get rid of those wanted levels, or are they like trauma and you can't get rid of them?
You can get rid of them. I'll tell you how to get rid of them in a moment.
Wow, there's only 3 of us and we're already wanted.
Well,
Bonnie and Clyde were wanted, and they only had 2. It's in the name.
we need to... Yeah,
No, the
Um,
Morning Glories are
Your
wanted.
status.
Yeah, the Morning Glories are wanted.
Your status with the hive is now -3.
Yikes. Yikes.
Your
Yikes.
Can I resist that?
Your status with the raids is +3.
Hmm.
So if times get hard, you can call on the raids for help.
And times just got hard.
War!
You will also write in Jira's crew.
Oh, as a write-in one?
Mm,
What did they call
yeah, man. Because I haven't made the name.
Cool.
Nah.
Tier...
-2.
Are they a tier 1, tier 2?
They are a tier 2.
We're a 0. Not
Um,
even 1.
trying to think if
Let's do
anyone
some
else is
discreet
affected by
stuff
this.
After this.
I don't think so. So, the only way to reduce your crew's wanted level is through incarceration. When one of your crew members, friends, or contacts, or a framed enemy is convicted and incarcerated for crimes associated with your crew, your wanted level is reduced by 1 and you clear your heat. So someone has to go to jail.
Oh, we
If
have
you-
to right now?
No. You don't have to right now. What wanted level does is not only are any crews that are with negative aspects towards you looking for you, but now city authority is now looking for you.
How long is the jail term?
We said we could frame someone.
The severity of the prison sentence depends on your wanted level. If your wanted level is 1, a month or 2.
You have to come back as a new player, though, right?
Mhm.
Unless you want to wait a month, but who knows what could happen narratively in that
Could
time.
we frame someone? I feel like your character would be good at framing people.
What do you want me to frame?
We're able
Well,
to
that
frame
would-
someone to do it?
Not this immediate second. You'd have to do that narratively and through scores. Yeah, you can't just decide that someone is being framed
Right.
for this. Currently, the only option you have is to give one of yourselves up.
Do we want to do that?
Now, here's the thing. Going to prison isn't all bad. You can get claims in prison for different stuff so that every time you go to prison, it's a little bit easier and you get some benefits from it too. But you have to go. And it's not always easy.
What do you mean by not always easy?
Like it's not
To get claims.
Yeah, to get claims.
Mm-hmm.
The tier is based on your personal PC's tier level, which is how many special ability points you have.
Mm.
I don't want to go to jail.
A lot of enemies.
You don't. No one has to go to jail right now, but
I was
You
gonna
now have a-
volunteer to go.
you now have an increased amount of enemies with the whole city of Duskfall right now.
Yeah,
That's
I would
awesome.
volunteer to go to jail as well.
So we're talking like the blue we're talking the blue coats. We're talking the Imperial Army. We're talking.
You're the one who killed someone, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it then?
My reputation will be forever tarnished.
You don't have to. I'm just
Yeah, we don't have
for right now. Your wanted level is 1. You can think about it. You don't have to. All wanted level 1 means is that they send like a squad. Like there's one investigator in the police office who's like, we have this new job. Someone's like been fucking shit up. Will you look into it? So like maybe 1 to 4 people of like a blue coats crew is looking for you.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's that. And now I roll entanglements.
I went in different man. The one that came out.
What's your current heat? It's 2, right?
2.
We're fine. Everything's good.
Everything's good. No entanglements always happen. Alright, I will do that during your downtime stuff.
Sweet.
Alright, now downtime.
Do we get any rep?
Oh yeah, you get tons of rep. Tons of sick, nasty rep. Where is that? Hello? Gives me like a little thing to look at.
Give me that.
I'm gonna say you get 4 rep. Sounds like.
So this goes into 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This turf acts almost like a cap to like
Yeah.
lower it.
Reputation 44, 93.
Okay.
Nope. 93. Glad I have the book here. Glad I have the book here.
The book
Beep,
really
beep,
helps.
beep,
The book
beep,
really
beep,
helps.
book really helps. Beep, 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 beep. Nope, not that either. Reputation. 99.
I don't give a damn about my reputation. New generation.
Oh, here we go. Crew earns 2 rep per score by default, plus 1 rep per tier higher that you went in against, which
There's 2.
specifically targeting them, so 4.
Cool.
If you keep the operation completely quiet, you earn 0 rep, mark rep on the rep chart. Yeah, you get 4 rep.
Okay, cool.
Alright. Let's just jump into it.
Yeah, let's just downtime.
I want to spend a lot of my. So you get 2 automatically, right?
You get 2 unless you. No. You're
Because
at
now
war with the hive.
We're at war with the hive. When
You
war
get
starts
1.
immediately, so we get 1.
Yeah. They're blocking off all of your normal do stuff routes.
I will give myself an extra.
Okay.
No. I'll
Give
give
that power.
you another free.
Is that below us?
Is there any kind of thing that you're
Can you
intending
hear that?
for that?
Oh, yeah.
I have to
Can
keep
you
in
You
mind.
might go to jail.
Thinking you might go to jail.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I'm gonna go to indulge in my vice. I'm gonna go worship the Lady of Thorns, please and thank you.
Absolutely. Why don't you roll us that lowest attribute?
That's 0.
Yes, you roll disadvantage. And that's how much stress you heal.
That's what it sounds like. That's what it.
Yeah.
That's the scene that's happening.
You can't roll a critical this way.
To take the lower, right?
Yeah. 1.
You know, 1 stress.
Oh, can I do it twice? Oh, beans! I can't do it twice.
You can spend coin or rep,
Yes,
which
you
is exactly what I'm planning on spending a lot of.
I'm gonna spend my last coin to
Okay.
indulge in my vice again,
Go ahead.
and again just 2.
Yes. Yep. As long as insight is 0, that's what it'll be.
Okay. 4 is my lower.
Yeah. Yeah. So you get a 4 stress.
Okay, good.
First things first, I'm going to heal. I'm going to go spend time healing. I'm going to spend this downtime healing. How do I do that again?
You have to roll for your physical quality, which is 1 because of solitude. So you roll 1 single dice, and that's how many. It determines how many ticks you get.
All right. 5.
So you get 2 ticks on the clock.
All right. I'm going to spend the additional one he gave me.
Oh my
do it.
god.
They're watching some. I don't know.
Do it again.
You get 1 tick.
All right. And since that fills up the clock, it erases.
All your level 1s and your level 2 goes to a level 1. So leave 1 level 1.
I'm just going to change it because it has to do with the jaw that would still be.
Yeah. I don't know what you would call that. Broken tooth? Broken teeth?
Sore jaw.
Sword jaw, sure.
Ugh.
So maybe some talking isn't as good. Keep in mind those debuffs, because I can't keep track of all your harms in my mind.
Yeah.
But they matter
Sore jaw, less effects.
when you're talking.
I'm gonna spend 1 coin
Mm-hmm.
to use the reduce heat action.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it back down to 2. Oh wait,
You also have coin on you.
no. But if you think you're gonna go turn yourself in or whatever, that'll automatically reduce our 1 level and our heat.
Yes. Yeah, so it'll reduce your 1 level and erase your heat.
Do you think you're gonna do it?
What does that leave us for the next month do?
You can either fictionally, like, say you waited for him for a month, or you could make
Or we find out who that friend of yours is.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn myself in.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to.
We could also wait till we get more heat before we get to level 2 wanted. And then
Things haven't. Yeah. We're at war. We can't. I don't know if we can afford.
Our heat's just gonna ride.
Yeah.
While at war, your heat is automatically higher after everything.
okay.
Yeah.
Just
So
by
we'll just-
1, but
But then we'll probably jump up after 1 mission. If it goes like the last one did, we'll immediately probably jump up to wanted level 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pragmatist. So I'm gonna go.
He's the spider. He's gonna work the way from the inside.
Hopefully. Yeah, I'm gonna turn myself in.
You're gonna turn yourself
To the
in?
blue
Heard.
coats.
well, then you head on. So you find your way to the Blue Coats, and they take you to Iron Hook Prison on the southern end of Duskball, located in Dunslow.
Delightful.
You can see this large security facility with high towers and stone walls. You can see a number of barred gates. You get to the front office. They take a bunch of your. I assume you leave your weapons and things behind at the hideout or wherever.
Carry weapons, yeah.
They take your clothes. They put you in uniform.
Silks.
Oh, it's gonna be so tough in those scratchy uniforms.
He gets a trauma just from being
A trauma out. A trauma out.
Yeah.
Okay, so your PC tier level is equal to your amount of abilities that you have, which is 1. So you're gonna roll 1 die, and your results determines what happens to you.
6.
He was made for this life.
You do your time well. Your crew gains 1 prison claim and +1 faction status with a faction that you assisted while you served time.
I'm weaving this web.
So this is the prison, and you can follow it to get smuggling, guard payoff, or just smuggling or guard payoff.
guard payoff.
Yeah, there's smuggling. I think guard payoff is on the next. Oh no.
Guard payoff.
Sure thing. So if you want, why don't you write guard payoff on like the
Prison's
back of your crew sheet or something like that?
Part of the system.
I ain't a part of your
Oh,
system.
Guard.
I forgot I double-sided them.
That's okay.
I can also print out a prison one later.
Guard payoff.
And who would you like to increase your faction status with? It can be anyone on that list.
Any single person.
In the hive.
And the war.
No.
Oh,
Not
except the
that.
hive.
Yeah, except that. You're at war. They're not worried about it right
Lords.
now. If there was a particular type of industry or persons you want to be connected to, who would that be? Like, imagine that.
Insider training, like information. Like information regarding like politics. I
So you want some sort of faction that is tied to politics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Institution.
I was gonna say the unseen, but no, that's possible.
They mostly pull the strings of the underworld.
That's right.
You're gonna be rolling in high class.
Yeah.
Let's see.
The high class prisoners that you drank tea with in your uniform.
With my fine whiskey
Yeah. That you smuggled
that
in.
I smuggled in.
Blip.
Let's do. How about you do the Church of Ecstasy, the Circle of Flame, or the Foghounds? Foghounds are a smuggler crew. The Church of Ecstasy is a crew that abhors the corrupted spirit world. So they try to get their bodies cremated if they die or something like that. They actively fight to, and they're a secret society. So you don't know where their fingers stretch to. And then, what was the other one I said? Was it Circle of Flame?
Circle of Flame.
They're also a secret society of antiquarians and scholars, and they cover for extortion, graft, vice, and murder.
Okay, so we got extortion, graft, vice, and murder. Then what was it? The Church
The
of Ecstasy.
yeah, the ones you
like,
hate. Specifically, Church of the Ecstasy of Flesh.
Of flesh.
Yeah, they don't like ghosts.
Don't like ghosts. And then what was the last one? It was the
The Foghounds, a smuggler
Yeah,
crew.
smuggler.
There is a tier 1 smuggler crew.
The Circle of Flame.
Sure. Put +1 there, boyo. Cool. And you're in prison for a month.
And that considered our heat and wanted level,
That is
right?
correct.
Alright,
Reduce your wanted level by 1 and erases your heat.
gotcha.
Yeah.
And it was the wanted level that gave us 1 action, or being at war that gave us 1 action?
Being at war that gave you
Cool.
1 action.
I'm gonna spend 1 coin
Mm-hmm.
to pay some more of my former friends to train me. I want to get better at this so I don't suck. Filling up prowess
Mm-hmm.
to get that second finesse. And I'm gonna spend my last coin to train in resolve. One thing in resolve. And I'm gonna spend 1 of our rep to indulge in the vice.
Is spending rep good?
Necessary in this circumstance.
Yeah, considering we have 4 coin that
We don't know where to allocate.
we don't know where to allocate yet, and
Okay.
we have to match them all. 4.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4. And that is what I do.
Do I heal my stress and all that? Or is that
Time passes.
too much?
I don't think so.
Because you can't
You have to let me
indulge
look
in
into
your
it.
vice.
Yeah, you can't indulge in your vice.
You
So
could have indulged in your right before going to jail.
if you want to.
I will have done that before I go to
Sure,
jail. That
sure.
was my fun free action.
Dunridge, one last.
Dungeons and
visit.
Sons!
You just wistfully look
You know what's
through.
coming, yeah.
It wasn't as
I spend
enjoyable.
another coin. Didn't I?
Heard?
You buy the suit, you wear it once, and put it on the shelf.
Yeah. Just do your own fashion sense.
You overindulged, don't you?
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's almost
Perfect.
Oh, nice.
Woo! What a god.
You
He goes on a
overindulged.
bender so he can't go to jail.
No, I went. Yeah, before
Forget
I
all
went to
that.
jail, I went to Dungeons and Sons and I was like, just fit me with everything. I went to jail looking immaculate.
Spent the
So-
extra coin to
Yeah.
get.
Everyone sees you walk in, they're like,
So you walk
damn!
out, yeah.
And then they took all my nice clothes when I went into
Yeah.
Jeez.
For 5 minutes, you were on top of the world.
That's awesome.
Did you want to spend any more coin or rep?
I don't have any coin to spend.
Do you want to spend any of the rep?
Any of the crew coin?
Or the rep?
I mean, I could train, but that's not really gonna get me anything. There's nothing really I need to do right now. I only have one injury.
Okay.
Long-term clock.
Yeah, I could do that. Let's
You wanna
spend 1 rep to see if I meet my friend.
Spend 1 rep.
Yes.
And what do I roll?
You will roll whatever action you think is appropriate for that. Last time you were up, I assume if you're still going to the fighting pit.
Last time it was finesse, right?
Yeah.
So I'll do it again.
Sure.
Grapple him.
Right.
crew.
5.
It's gonna be 2 ticks.
Yay!
So you
That's it. That's the whole box.
your honorable dueling catches some attention, well, not from the fighter you were against, but from someone in the crowd. And you see a gentleman by the name of Adric, Adric. Now, I've seen muscle in my day, and I've seen wit, and you have both.
Well, wit is the whetstone of the sword, no?
I agree. You need a fine, sharp mind to excel. Who am I?
I don't know.
You're Adric.
But they're looking
to
for
excel. It's an
Hey,
old
no,
man,
Megan.
white, bushy mustache, fine suit.
Have you heard of my chicken? Adric's Chicken Buckets.
Yeah, Adric's chicken buckets. Yes, you need a sharp mind to get around in this here
Economy.
Parts?
City.
Where did you go? Are you okay, old man?
No, I'm fine. It's just
It's okay, I understand. I sometimes
Do you where do you harness those skills?
To be honest with you, the open sea.
I used to be a sailor. I too myself have sported a boat here in the canals every once in a while.
It is
But
no greater life than at the waves, no?
you've been out on the ocean. How do you do with all them leviathans?
Oh, I do not go near the Leviathan. They are dangerous demons.
That is true, but
they cause bad luck for a ship.
they
Same
help
way.
run our economy. We would not be safe without them.
We would not be safe without them dead. This is running on their blood.
I suppose that's true. At least none of them attacked the city. That's F24. That's what I'm saying. So, anyway, let's call this a proclamation of a degradation of our friendship nation. Do you agree?
I think so.
Well, I'll say.
I think I agree.
I think we'll be great friends.
What was it, Adric?
Adric's the name.
My name is Rosebud. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet. Is Rosebud? Did they give you that name? Did your parents give you the name Rosebud?
No.
Mr.
The
and Mrs.
lady.
Bud?
My goddess, the Lady of the Swords, anointed me with this name when I first suckled at her breast.
The Lady of the Thorns.
Amen, yes.
I believe. No, is that incorrect? No, I don't think. I remember there was a Takarosi woman. Have you met her? Her name's Amalia. Have you ever met her?
Have I met her? No, I do not know this Amalia. Is she a priestess or does
No. Just she's very beautiful woman. She used to be an acquaintance of mine. I haven't heard from her in some time. But anyways, my specialty is getting around the city with I run a messenger's business. I'm a part of the ciphers. I help manage the mail systems in the city. So if I can't tell you the contents of the package because confidentiality requires
Of
that.
course.
Such subtleties and clandestine motives here in the city. But
Yes, of
what I
course.
can tell you is if there are any big particular movements of shipping or mail within this city, you will be the second to know because I'll be the first.
This is a funny joke, I think. I know. Okay.
Pleasure to have your acquaintance, Rosebud.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Edric.
And see.
And that's the cipher is labor and trade.
Yeah.
So is that like just marking them
Could I
as a
just
0
say-
right now? But like
No,
you know,
no, just Adric.
oh, she know. Okay.
Could I have spent a coin before I went to prison
Sure.
to work on a long-term project, which was the cause of straying Ford's position, like the gossip around why he.
You want to do some like investigation of like what's
Studying.
going on?
Yeah.
Sure. Why don't you do you're a noble. Let's just do a 6 o'clock for you.
No, we had a clock going.
Oh, we already have a clock. Oh, I'm sorry.
And I killed 2 of them.
Oh, great. Well then, what would you like to use to investigate?
I'd like to use study. I'd like to study.
Survey would also apply here.
Survey.
Either or. I'm just. You guys are using study a lot. I just want to
I'll
remind you
use
that
survey.
survey is also
I'll
an
use
action.
survey.
I'll get a dot in it. And
Survey. Insider information.
Sure. That gives you 1 tick.
That was a 2.
There's a 2 for
2
all
was
you
rolled.
listening.
1,
Roll a
2 was rolled.
So it's giving him 1 tick. You gotta pick
Cool.
the tick.
So I still have to 5 left.
Mhm. Now go to jail.
Ready to
Suit,
go to jail.
info, jail. Is that everyone's downtime action?
I believe so.
All right. Well, and that is everything.
Cool.
So, I hope you all had fun. Woo! We go catch up. We got the new Adric friend. We went to prison. We'll see you in a month. We'll figure out what happens in the meantime. And
Rosebud is awesome.
Rosebud is awesome. And we will see you all next time.
Have a mimosa for Rosebud.
Drink some mimosa.